Hi there. Are you a corporation owner um, in which the corporation has lost or misplaced its governing documents, including your original articles of incorporation, stock certificates, bylaws, etc.? If so, you're not alone. And I'm going to let you know what we can do to help you correct that situation. I'm Katherine Taylor, the lawyer for business owners. And as I said, I'm going to explain for you how you can work with us to bring your corporate documents to date and why that's necessary. So, the first thing is let's assume that you are the owner of a small corporation, and corporation versus an LLC, and you have realized that your company hasn't had any annual shareholder or board meetings in several years. You can't locate the original Articles of Incorporation, and you can't even find your stock certificates. What do you do? Well, if you call us, I'll tell you what we will do for you. So the first thing we're going to do is ask you what you do have. We say, give us everything you have. And many times we get, a couple of little pieces of paper here and there. And then at that point, we'll do what we can do to ask questions, get facts from you. Who are the original board members and officers? Who are the current board members and officers? Have you had any annual meetings, but just you forgot to create the minutes for those meetings? Have there been any changes in the stock over time? In other words, have other people been issued stock, or have the stockholders remained the same throughout the life of the company so far? Once we get all of that information, we will then draft the documents necessary to bring all of your corporate governance documents up to date. There are actually statutes in many states that specifically allow what is called, or what is kind of casually called, a bring to date resolution. And what we do is we draft that document, and that one thing that that document does is it will go back and indicate the changes in the information over time, but it will also indicate the proper ratification or approval currently of all the actions that the board and shareholders have taken in the past. So once we get all those in place, those documents are signed by the current board and or officers. And at that point, then the corporate documents for your corporation will be up to date. Now, why is that important? It can be very important if the company is looking for a loan and it's asked by the lender to provide those governing documents. It's especially important if you're looking to sell your company, whether you're going to sell the assets or the stock. It's important that all of those governing documents be up to date. It's also important if there are going to be any internal changes. If you're transitioning, if one stockholder is transitioning out and transferring her stock to another shareholder or even to an employee, it's important that before that's done, that everything is brought up to date. So if you in that situation, call us and we can help you out. The contact information is below. And again, click that subscribe button and the like button so that we can get our information out to more business owners. Thank you.